Hi FR fam, and welcome to Flowing in the Kitchen. Today, we're going to do an Asian grilled chicken. This is something that's on my menu at www.flowingriversoulofphilly.com. However, it's Asian grilled salmon, and we're going to do the chicken instead. We're going to start with the chicken breast. It's boneless, skinless chicken breast. And here it is here, and we're going to flatten this boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're going to open up one layer of this here, and we're going to lay it, and we're going to put another one on top. And we're going to flatten this up. We're just going to, you can use, if you have a mallet, like a meat tenderizer, I'm going to use my marble rolling pin, and I'm just going to lightly hit it, not too hard, because it will totally separate. And if that happens, that's okay. You just want this very thin, because as anyone know, when you order Chinese food, it's done very quickly. And it's done very quickly because everything is in very small, thin pieces on a high heat. So get it as thin as you can, and that should be good enough. And this is a nice flat and thin piece of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm now going to add my spices. I'm going to throw this out, and I'm going to wash my hands. So now we're going to take some spices, some salt, some cracked pepper, just a little bit of that. Right here we have the Asian 5-spice. A little curry powder, some garlic powder, granulated garlic, smoked sweet paprika, and that's it. Now we just, for marination purposes, we want to get some EVOO, some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, drizzle it, mix that in. Oh, and let's not forget our little bit of lemon. A little squeeze of lemon. And mix that up. And let that sit and marinate. We're going to let that sit and marinate while we get our other ingredients together. Mixing it up really good. And that's, we're going to set that aside. And now we're going to also do a warm Asian slaw. Warm Asian slaw has 3 types of cabbages, which I've already cut up. It's red cabbage, Napa cabbage, and Savoy cabbage. Adding that to, which was already pre-washed and dried and drained, and that's our mixture. Now we're going to take some carrots, and we're going to cut this little pieces ends off here, and we're going to slice these thin. Slice these nice and thin. And if you don't want to do them like this, which is another way of doing this, if you like, hey, I feel like I might cut myself, I'm not that great, my hand isn't that steady, you can also use a like a veggie peeler and just do nice thin slices like that instead of doing it like this. I like nice little slithers of carrot. And you get a nice julienne piece of carrots, okay? And we're gonna put them right on in here. We're gonna add those in as well. You can take these pieces, you can cut them thinner, you can keep them, you can compost them, whatever you wanna do. I'll just make them a little bit thinner and put them in there. Then we also have red pepper and yellow pepper. We're gonna add, and we're julienne sliced these as well. Thin slices, as thin as you can get them. I mean, if you don't want them thin, don't thin, but I would suggest doing them thin because it's, like I said, it's going to be a fast cook. And I'm choosing to use red and yellow today. You can use whatever colors you want. I like my food colorful. That's that mixture there. So I have my red onions, thin slicely. Nice thin sliced onions. We're adding that as well. And we're putting all of that in there. So here, once again, we have our red cabbage, Savoy, and Napa. Some julienne carrots, julienne red pepper and yellow peppers, and some red onion. Mix it all up. And that's your Asian slaw. Let's not forget our herbs. Need great herbs. Almost forgot that. So we're going to just slice this up, rough slice. And it's okay to also use the stems. Use your stems. Actually, your stems have the most flavor. So people think you should throw your stems out. No, you keep your stems. Stems in there as well. Nice colors. I'm gonna mix that up and add that to your flame back here. Let that get warm. Add a little EVOO in there. And add your veggies. While that's getting a little heated, and you don't want this to cook all the way, by the way. You want to keep a nice crunch. So very quickly, you're gonna mix this sauce. This sauce is gonna have peanut butter, some fresh garlic, chopped, finely chopped, some ginger, which I use a grater to grate the ginger inside. Also, some sesame oil and rice vinegar and soy sauce. So it's about a cup of soy sauce. Oh, also brown sugar. So it's about a cup of soy sauce. So it's about a cup of soy sauce, brown sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of peanut butter, about a half a teaspoon of sesame oil, and a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. I would say I would grate my ginger. Some people like it gingery. I love ginger, so I do maybe about a teaspoon or a tablespoon of ginger, grated ginger, and mix it really, 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 really well. And you should get a nice, pretty much thick consistency. And we're gonna just pour it on top. And you only use about half of that mixture on here because we're gonna use the rest for dipping. Okay, I'm gonna toss that together. And like I said, this is not gonna cook long at all. You're just getting this, like the vinegar and everything, it's going to work just as if you were doing a regular coleslaw. It welts the veggies on its own, just the vinegar itself. And this needs no seasoning because soy sauce has a lot of salt by itself. And as you saw when I seasoned my chicken, it was barely any salt as well because of the salt, my sauce that I make for the topping for the chicken. So now that's gonna cook for maybe a good 5 minutes, 10 max. Let's say 7 minutes. How about that? We'll cook this for about 7 minutes Let that do what it's going to do and get our grill together for our chicken. So we're going to get our grill nice and hot, drizzle it with some olive oil. And in the meantime, while that's getting hot, I have some pre-made store-bought chicken dumplings. I just placed them, like drizzle some olive oil on my tray and placed them into my air fryer for about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how your air fryer works. Mine's work pretty swiftly and it's very hot. You see, it still gives a nice crisp and it still has its chewiness at the same time. It's pliable. And that's what you want when they come out the oven. Now for my chicken, I'm gonna add this chicken to my pan, my grill, should I say, my hot grill. And you want that nice and piping hot so you get them nice grill marks on it. And this is gonna cook rather quickly because it's thin. It's almost paper thin. So that should take around the same time. In the meantime, we're going to put on a sauce that I made from scratch and it already chilled. This here is a mixture of the red pepper seeds, chilies, crushed garlic, an apricot preserve, and honey, and some fresh grated ginger as well. And then once all of that's like cooked together, I add the water and let it reduce down. Once it cools, and that's what you want it to cool. You want it to fully cool and chill because it won't be at the consistency you will want until it chills. And now you get a nice thick glaze for your chicken. Okay. Now, if you're in the season, like a lot of people did for 2025 New Year's resolutions, trying to eat a little healthier, this will be the way to go. It's veggies, it's your protein, very light on fats. You know, it's pretty, I would say it's a pretty decent dish. So I have some grilled chicken that's ready. I'm going to take the glaze and I'm going to dress it. I'm going to now turn that off. That don't need no time. I'm now going to dress my grilled chicken pieces. And we will throw these under broil for maybe 3.5 minutes. While these are under the broil, we can get our plates together. Let's see what that looks like. It's our warm slaw. Still has its crunch. It's nice and warm. So I'm gonna take these little babies off and put them on the side here. Now that the chicken is done, we're gonna just lay the chicken on the side here, just like that. Oh my God, that looks so yummy. I can't wait to eat. And now I like to put some pretty garnishes. I love textures and color. So normally I would use like these watermelon radishes, but since they're not in season, I just have some regular radishes that I put through the mandolin here. And I'm going to top them with some radishes. They're yummy, guys. They're yummy. And then some green onion. Just going to slice up a little bit of green onion here and throw them on top. Some crispy wontons. And voila, guys. Oh my gosh. And then a little bit of black sesame seeds. Why not? I like to get some of my extra sauce that I've got left over for dipping my dumplings. After this, you're gonna be thanking me for this. It's a little tedious, it's a lot of ingredients, but once you get all your ingredients made, like put together and put everything together, it's so super simple. Let's get a little bit of that warm slaw. Perfect. Still has its crunch. And a piece of that chicken. Chicken is nice and tender. It's spicy, sweet. And you got the sweetness from the peanut butter, the saltiness from the soy, your crunch. Perfect balance. And there you go, guys. Asian grilled chicken with chicken dumplings. Love, laugh, eat, repeat.